Can you hear me? Oh, come on, you bastard. Yep, I am here. I hope I'm not too loud. I apologize if I am. I'm still adjusting settings. Um, my OBS has decided it wanted to take a crap. Um, well, it wanted to be an absolute shitbird and kept having frame rate issues and stuff like that. So I ended up having to go to Streamlabs, their Streamlabs. I'm not saying OBS, Streamlabs desktop to be able to stream. So, yeah, we are going to play some Outer Worlds. The second one is supposed to be dropping soon, I do believe. So I figured let's play the first one. Why the hell not? Did you tell to get off your trade? I wish I would have thought about that. As you can see, I have a donation thing up there. They cut our food stamps. Not, cut them off, but they cut how much we get. So we're having to spend money that we should be putting back on bills for food. So if you guys can help with food money, that'd be great. If not, c'est la vie. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. Times are tough for everybody. Uh, yeah, I remembered I had the Spacer's Choice Edition. I got it free from a giveaway, I do believe, because I can't afford games. Yeah. No, I got the reference, sweetie. Yeah, Josh said that was a reference to Resident Evil 3. If you guys played any of the Resident Evil games, you know what he's talking about. Um, Give me one more second to get a cup of coffee before we start. I will be right back. I'll let you stare at the pretty Outer Worlds theme here. All right, got my coffee. Um, Again, if I'm too loud, please let me know. Um, I'm gonna play as long as I can until my tailbone decides it wants to kill me. Then y'all can make fun of me every time I die in the game. All right. So we got story mode. Use this mode if you enjoy story more than combat. Story mode enemies have less health and do less damage. Normal, this is the recommended mode for the first play session. In normal mode, enemies have standard health and damage. Hard, this mode is for players who are looking for an extra challenge. In hard mode, enemies have more health and do more damage. In Supernova, we are never playing in Supernova. I'm just letting you know that. Supernova mode is the hardest difficulty. It can only be selected at the start of the game and is recommended for advanced players. Supernova mode adds additional challenges to the game. If you reduce difficulty below Supernova, you cannot re-enable it. Enemies have more health and deal more damage. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently, which would totally suck, but there are some cool companions in this game. Crippled body and limb conditions can only be healed with a bed rest. Weapons and armor work very poorly at zero durability, which makes sense because, if your gun's about ready to break, it's not going to work so well. You can only fast travel to your ship. You can only sleep inside your ship. You can only manually save while inside your ship, and auto saves are limited. We're never playing in Supernova mode. Just saying. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So we're going to play in normal mode. Yes, we want subtitles. Yes, we want cinematic subtitles. Continue.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Your ship janky. You know,
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
as old as this game is, and I know it's not that old, but it is an older game, it still looks really good for its age. Let's see. I want good perception. Sneak lockpick. Let's do that one. Definitely anything with hack in it's a good thing. You know what, screw it. Let's just do one of everything, right? I would love Borderlands 4. I can't afford it, but I would love Borderlands 4. I've been waiting for that game to come out. It comes out and I'm absolutely broke and can't even afford food. What the hell? Okay, next. Uh,
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use.
I'm gonna go
If you
stealth.
wanted to steal from the rich, you've come to the right colony.
And you said, Josh says, speaking of which, I still need to beat Mass Effect 3 on its hardest difficulty someday. Good luck. I haven't even beat any of them. I think I've beaten 1 and 2. I don't think I've ever beaten 3. I gotta get around to actually replaying those again, too. Uh, oh, let's see. No discernible aptitude. Uh, I do not want to be a bureaucrat whatsoever. This is too on the nose because I've been a cashier before, both as a in retail and as a fast food person. So engineering, shock damage, dodge, N-ray damage, food effector. I would read all of these, but there's so many of them that I'm trying not to kill my voice. Let's go to
A lab
science.
spread, eh? Huh, we all start somewhere, I suppose.
Okay, yes, I want to be female. Um, she looks perpetually surprised. Holy crap, that is mayonnaise white. That is like Seamus white. My eyes are such a dark shade of brown that they are almost black. Like that. Yeah. I do not want Ella Purnell eyes. I mean, if you don't know who that is, go look at Fallout, the Fallout TV show. Great actress. I just want to know why her eyes always consistently look like they're bugging out of her face. That's almost right. I have something more like this, except my hair goes down lower in the back. Right? Hair color. You got purple in there because I do have purple hair right now. Oh, that's close. Uh, I don't have unibrows, but I got some thick eyebrows. I don't have any facial hair. Features. Okay, I don't want to be that old. I do have my share of wrinkles, though, so. And you can't tell with this gorgeous face that I have wrinkles. I also don't look my age, which is, another thing. Which is a good thing, to be completely honest. What's your name? We are gonna call myself Cat. Wait, it's not gonna let me type? We got a problem, dudes. It's not letting me type. Next. There you go. There we go. Enter. And then next. And next. Yes.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 20%. His drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
One second, guys. I am missing something off of my phone here.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay. Oh,
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in Lord's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told
PC.
him to plant the beacon and move
Since the
away.
majority of my
Just
Borderlands
hammer
games are
away.
PC, I'd rather just
Oh
have it
well,
on
no
PC.
sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Yeah, no, he landed right on him, dude. Look at that. Dude didn't even move. Idiot. Alright. I haven't played Outer Worlds in a while, so I'm letting the tutorials do their thing. B. You were clipped into the ground, dude. Oh, sprint. Okay. Hey. Anything else? No. You're timid. Meow. Stand up. Whoa.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Side effects. Is that what we're calling it now? Ow.
Hey, you, come here.
I'll come over to you in a damn second.
You've tried the best now.
Never mind.
Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Let's see. What's this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Alright, I'd give you a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side.
Can't believe
Here,
that worked.
you can have my
Honestly.
saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that
Hold
time.
on 1 second, guys. Just had an epiphany. I'm trying to fix it. 1 second. File. Yeah, I had an epiphany at the last second. There we go. All right. Can you tell me where I am at?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Oh, I just got a crap ton of. Dude! Sorry, my college team, U of M, just stomped the hell out of Central Michigan, 63-3. 63. I ain't never seen that for a football team. Okay, so we are now equipped with a weapon. You have a bunch of useless stuff right here. Oop, nope. Pick up mag. I don't want to sleep on your nasty bed. There we go. Dehydrated water taps. God, I'm so glad my husband's not awake right now. He would be going on a whole entire thing about that. It's hilarious. It really is. You guys should hear him. All right.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Hold on, I lost my mouse. Why are you... Oh, there we go. That was weird. Anyways. All right, here we go. My mouse went and disappeared for a second. All right, here we go. Crouch. Stand back up. Hello. So I seen the weirdest dog breed yesterday. And I know it's probably a thing because they breed anything with anything. Okay, I will. But I literally seen a lady here over here in our neighborhood here who walks her dog. She has a Chihuahua poodle mix. I don't know how a dog has simultaneously cute and ugly at the same time, but it managed it. Hey. Take that to sell. A chipoodle or a puwawa? Yeah, I know, right? Yes, yes, yes. I keep forgetting I can't. Hacking and lockpicking skills help you into place. Yes, I remember. There we go. Not something I'm probably ever going to use, but I can sell it. Bunch of nanners. Anything else around here? Bread, ration pills, fish sticks. I killed a sprat with my explosion. Damn it, why did you move? I did. I died. I died again. I don't. My mix it up thing isn't working right, so we can't exactly. Keep forgetting I have that time dilation thing. Thank you. How do I? I don't remember how to do the. There we go. Inventory. Oops. Yes. Bloody bugger and shite, man. Yes. Oh, for fuck. Eat a dick. La 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 la. It's just Timu Vats. You're right. It is. Take all. Take all. Give me that money. Or in the words of my friend Ryan, money. Uh,
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
oh. You talking to me. What?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine
Yes,
if it
but
weren't
you
for all
know
these
Ryan likes
marauders
to say that a
shambling
lot.
about.
Money.
Really? How is he?
Still a moron. I hope you're a little brighter.
Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it?
No, it
Just
doesn't.
you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient
I'm not
fury
getting
that
into
makes Spacer's
politics on my
Choice the most
stream, but
trusted brand in
yeah.
personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Yeah, right, you lazy cow.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
I'm excited for Outer Worlds 2. I know not Outer Worlds isn't everybody's cup of tea, but fucker? Any fucking one else? No? Wasn't there another dude with you and he just died or something? I could be wrong. Anyways. Then give me that tail. I could sell that.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Hey, Lone Wolf, welcome in. Thank you for the cheer of 1 bit, and I do not know why my alert box didn't go off. It's just one thing after the other today, so, you know, if you hear general frustration, that's what it is.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Are you talking to me?
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept
Oh,
your
Lord.
orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne and you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Engineering 5. I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yeah, Ada, I get it. Thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
She funny. Skill improvements. Level up. Can I do this? Thank you. So we already have ranged. Let's add some into dialogue. We'll go that. Let's see here. You grow healthier in your time outside of stasis. Plus 50 to health. Tactical dilation meter max. Damage when alone in party. Walk speed, sprint speed. Weapon armor durability loss. Base armor. Carrying capacity is always nice. Well, I'm going to go with this one first. Why did it not save my... Okay. Apply, accept, and see, right button. Got the codexes here. Just basic stuff that they already told us. I just hate having these little asterisks out. It's an OCD thing, I think. Don't swear me on that. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Get that. Breakdown for armor parts. Always good and handy. Oh, and apparently I need to fix this. How do I fix this? Repair. Oh, I need a repair thing, don't I? Forgot about that. Okay, see. Yeah, I'm gonna go look around the ship for a second, and then
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Yeah.
These are the
These are all
crew's
the
quarters.
quarters. Oops,
Alex
sorry, I
preferred
did
to
that a little
travel
fast. I
alone, but
apologize.
he always had me.
Yeah, these are the quarters that some of your companions will have. Once you get them.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Ada, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna disconnect you. Okay. All right, I'm officially
The
saying
ship's
things.
engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been
Yeah,
properly
yeah, I
installed.
know. Shut up. Jesus, she's bossy.
Want to be a brand new...
No, I don't want
Try
to
out our
respec anything.
respecification machine.
I was
Alex
just
installed it
checking it
himself,
out.
right before he died.
I said, Jesus, she's bossy.
If your equipment is in need of...
Workbench. Then can I fix this now? Oh yeah, here we go. Repair. Emphasis. I need more weapon parts, is what it's saying? I think I can probably arrange that, hopefully. Can I fix this now? Thank you. Alright, I fixed my weapons. Or weapon. Nothing interesting in here. Alright. Oh. Seriously? Stop teasing me with shit I can't do. Sorry, Domino's again. Sending me anything. You've got points you can use. That's nice. I'm
Say,
broke.
this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Oh, duck. Almost didn't see him. Oh, dude, I took his head off. That's actually. Whoa. I think I'm getting better at that. Josh, I don't know if you're still here or not, but I've been seeing a lot of rumors on Facebook and Twitter or X, whatever the fuck people call it these days. Um, that there's talks of a Fallout 5 already in the works. I don't know anything about that. I don't even think that's true, honestly, because I'm pretty sure that'd be a big deal if there wasn't Fallout 5 in the works. Especially how many Fallout fans are out there.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig,
Ah,
and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
a little tidbit of fact for you. The name of the quest I just, completed or something like that, Stranger in a Strange Land, is actually in reference to Robert Heinlein's book of the same title.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah?
There's a lot of people to Marauders.
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
How long you been a junior in humor, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Okay, I should go. Alright, let's get into Edgewater. You know, as many times I've played this game, why have I never noticed there was a volcano in the background before? Shows you how observant I am, huh? Early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. I'm gonna steal a shovel. Because I can do that. Steal that too. Because I can do that also. Let's see. Spacer's Choice handguns, body counts at a discount. Edgewater Saltuna Cannery, Spacer's Choice property. Terminal access, welcome, Junior in Humor. Messages from Inhumors Association. From Inhumors Association to Spacer's Choice Junior in Humor, Emerald Vale Division. Subject, a special offer. Dear reader, your subscription to the Inhumors Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now will throw in a copy of your newest publication, Shovel's Gazette in a Quarterly. Okay. From Spacer's Choice Human Resources. To Spacer's Choice Junior Humor, Emerald Vale Division, official advertisement text. Excuse me. Edgewater Cemetery is a property of the Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own from the cradle to the grave. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable, spacious plots, custom engraved headstones and monograms, complimentary eulogy courtesy of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Let your spirit rest in the privacy of a Spacer's Choice brand gravesite. Turn to the root. Inventory logs. Burial invoice. Password required. Hack one. There we go. Burial invoice. Theodore Granger, cause of expiration, industrial accident. Burial status successfully interred in gravesite 13F. Inhumor's fees paid and accounted. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Inhumor's addendum that his corpse was missing a hand. Deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee because of a kindly fellow. Hey, wait a minute. What was that one again? Inventory. Invoice was 13F. I wonder if I can find something over there. Damn, I need more of those. Okay. Wait. Nah, I don't want your tea. No, that's not open. See if we can find 13F real quick. Hmm. Do these not have numbers? Hmm. There's no way to you know, dig in this. They give you a shell, but you can't use it to dig. I was tempted to look that up. Vicky O'Neill. Ah! Hmm. Hold on 1 second, guys. Huh, I'm still playing the Outer Worlds. Hold on a sec, guys. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, game crash. Sort of. Apparently, it was saying my game wasn't running, even though it was running, so I have to make it run again. What the hell? Okay, no, you can't dig up the graves. Well, wasn't her. It was worth taking just to make sure. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Nope, can't dig open the graves. Okay. Well, that answered that question, right? Now we all know. Come on. Thank you. Oops. Hold on 1 second, guys. There we go. All right. The hell? My game just glitched. It was weird. Anyways. Let's see what's around here. Sorry, I like to look around before I go running into the hell. Oh, that was weird. Yeah, that. No, I need one of those. Okay. Examine. Damaged letter. Anna, your mother passed away from the plague. She wasn't chosen to receive medical treatment and failed to recover on her own. I found a site near the ocean to bury her. I know it's company policy to save her buried to have her buried in the graveyard, but I just can't afford the fees. I'm heading out after dark to put her to rest, save my final goodbyes and all. I know it's dangerous to go out alone at night, but I have to chance it. And if you're reading this, I want you to know that your mother was a good person. Don't blame her for what happened. She worked as hard as she could. It just wasn't hard enough in the end. love, dead. I think I got a mod. I got 2 mods. I don't want none of that.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
I'm not falling sick.
Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
I don't mind.
I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously need help.
That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
That's ridiculous. You can't blame yourself because you fell sick.
I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be then. They want to kill the sprats. There. Thinking that one's dead.
Move along.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset, and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body right. Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G.
What can I do for you?
Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights, or just give Silas an IOU. We'll do that one.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
What about Eugene's gold teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I found no from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure you won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Goodbye.
You read the latest report? Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can...
I don't know you.
I'm Kat.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
Was this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to Reed. Where is he?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson? Try ignoring your
Sorry,
duties.
allergy
He'll
issues.
summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
I'm gonna have like 0 reputation by the time I leave this place. I swear to God.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Go right ahead.
What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Telling yourself that won't make it true.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Just keep working. Work fortifies the spirit.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what am I stuck on? No. I needed to put that away first. And then we go back up. Up and down, up and down.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this lesson. The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
I think you had the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs
Sir,
are not
I have
legally
psoriasis,
inhabited,
and
but
it flares
there
up
are people
when
who live there.
fall hits right into winter, and it's really bad in my scalp. I apologize, guys. Alright, tell me what I need to do.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I can use some company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Companions. Come on, Parvati. Oxford used to call her Pavarotti. It was freaking hilarious. Alright, so now we have to find... Oops, wrong one. Hold on, looking for my quest. Okay, hold on. Whoops. I did not mean to hit that. Parvati, where'd you go? I'm gonna wait for the time dilation thing to go away. Yeah, as soon as I figure out where you disappeared to. There you go.
Rock? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
It's about the deserters. So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Let's see. How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them. You were friends or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
You know this Adelaide Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
You can't leave it at that. Why are Reed and Adelaide arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
I'm sure the deserters are very fine people. So what?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Let's see. I suppose the Conner will stop by.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay, Parvati. So, journal, I think. Journal? Quest, here we go. I'll finish this one before I go anywhere. Nope. Figures I'd get lost in this place. That's the bathroom. No, there's somebody inside there I gotta go see. This thing's trying to get me all lost. Ah, it's up there.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's an awful thing to say.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You can't be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Why don't you get back to work? Okay. Well, these guys aren't assholes at all. Nope, kissed it. I'm not stealing with them in here or I'll get shot at.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been... Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Want to tell me why you're so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
You're being a bit paranoid.
I am? Law, help me. Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
He sounds like a hypochondriac, don't he? Fine, I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
He's a hypochondriac.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know.
I know that. But I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be then. No, he's a hypochondriac.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
What?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying he's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I get it. You need someone to smuggle you medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
All right, so. One more this way. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. There it goes. I'm looking around for stuff. Stoof. Okay. Something up here. Let's check that out real quick. There's a box right here. Ammo, cartridges. I'm looking around for stuff before I go do that other quest. Sometimes there's boxes of stuff hidden behind these buildings. Like this. The fuck? I've never seen one of those before. Mythology log, territory mating habits, terror mating habits. I can't read apparently. Kane Van Acker, Spacer's Choice Euthologist assigned to Terra 2. This week I've decided to study Terra ray mating habits. The female Terra rays leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site. And don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. I think he's dead. Just saying. I insanely curious. Probably, not a good thing. But look at all that lava. How real that looks, dude. It's amazing. I'm fascinated by the stupidest things, apparently. Anyways, apologize. I get distracted easy. I wish I could blame it on just my ADHD, but my brain is everywhere. Come on. Oh, great. My body's dead. Oh, okay. You're not dead. Okay, that's okay. Look at that. I thought that was a mini nuke. I'm like, that ain't right. Now I just realized I have mods. I've not been using them. Okay. Not have any. Nope. Okay, Parvati, come on. Sometimes being curious isn't always a bad thing. I mean, I did find something. Also killed a couple marauders.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Hang on a second, I'm not sure. But go ahead. Let's go ahead.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Parvati, why did you just name the mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
That an Aetherwave cereal or something?
Surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
I think already got that. Ammo. Always use ammo. What? Fried chicken, mashed spectrum potatoes, and spiced mock apples. That looks gross. If that, and you can probably scrap it for stuff. Nope, I gotta go around. Okay. Well, I will do that here in a second. Get up, you idiot. Thank you. Now you can crouch. There we go. Let's transition back to Edgewater. I ain't trying to do that. Sprats, don't really give a shit about them. I don't think it's going back around the other way. So yeah, let's head this way. Come on, Parvati. Let's talk to somebody just as crazy as Mr. Abernathy. Just as paranoid, pick an option.
When I was little, we'd get...
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Silas sent me? You owe him for gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Sure.
Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project. I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's Chaw. A few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
I've already taken care of that.
You did? Well, color me impressed, soldier. Wish I had a dozen recruits with your gumption. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I'll let you be. Dude's crazier than batshit. Whoops. I didn't mean to steal that. I'm out of here. Alright, so... Stylus.
Miss Parvati. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
About your fee, about those fees you wanted.
You run into any trouble?
I'm all done. Paperwork, fees, and signatures.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Persuades.
Then I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Hold it to it. Goodbye. So we're going to go back inside here. I'm going to take a break. And then I will come back. We'll play some more. Save this just to be on the safe side in case something crashes. And I will be right back. Give me 1 second. All right. Hope everybody can hear me. I just had to switch mics here because my headphones they need to be charged. So like I said, hope everybody can hear me. Turn this up a bit because I know my microphone is actually quite low. I don't know how to fix that, so I will try to be a little louder. Resume. Nope, wait. It's a little too high. There we go. That off. Why am I? I was say, why the hell am I crouched? All right. Oh, that's Mr. Abernathy. What's this? Oh, wanted posters. Wanted. Birdie Cotton. Hold on. No, wait. No, stop it. That's not what I wanted. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I think. Is that loud enough? Ooh. Hold on 1 second, guys.
as long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Nothing I can do about that. Had your rations yet?
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak,
tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Something you need? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
All right, sorry about that, guys. My mom called, and well, mom comes first. All right, come on, Parvati.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh. So anything, oops, anything here I need.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Mhm. All right, finish this quest, and then
Bring us honor, soldier.
I found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
So what's next?
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
I'll let you be. This dude is nuttier than bad shit. Okay, let's see here. Now, first of all, I need to repair stuff. I don't know why I did that.
You're fast.
You didn't see anything, Parvati. Let's go. La 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 la. Alright, so I gotta go to that area anyways. Nope, nope. Oh, come on. Get around the damn rock. Oh. No. Oh, fuck. She was skipping rocks and got in trouble for unlicensed terraforming. That makes no sense whatsoever, but okay. Look, I think I know where I'm at now. Yeah, we don't mess with those big ape-looking things. A bolter pistol? I'm sorry, guys. I have had some severe allergy issues lately. No! Hit the wrong button. You stand up, you idiot. Dick shot. Could you load a little faster, please? Fucker.
Smell something. Something there.
Coming. Where are we headed? In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker? Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I'm going to guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
Oh, it's what I do. You'll tire of it soon enough.
Sorry about that. I had to go make sure the hubby was awake. Apparently his alarm didn't go off. I'm so tired he forgot to set it, which is also possible. All right. Definitely need those. Excuse me. Ammo. Always need ammo. Out of the way, Parvati. All right. Come on, do the transition. Oh, for Pete's sake, why am I not switching guns? It wouldn't let me switch guns. That was annoying. There. Oh crap, I need a bit. Do I have skill point? Okay.
Hear that?
I think I like this new pistol. Hey, honey, you want to go on a rant real quick? Hold on. Where's my consumables? Junk. No. The consumables, isn't it? Yeah. Dehydrated water. I'd like to know how you take water out of water. Inquiring minds must know. Barking hell. It's a big place. Must search everything. Can I buy anything? Oh, sell junk. Right button, there we go. Parvati, don't walk in front of me. Fuck. Marauders, I swear to God, aren't human. I don't know what they are. I don't think they're human. Sawed-off shotgun. I keep hitting that button. I apologize, guys. Oh, for Pete's sake, I did not mean to do that. Hold on, guys. Okay. Alright, let's go upstairs. A really dumb question for you.
Huh.
Do you plan to sleep our anniversary away tomorrow?
No.
No, I figure you're gonna be sleeping all day, so I figured I'd ask.
I'm planning on sleeping in here.
He's been reduced to ash.
Yeah, huh?
Why does going in here feel like a bad idea?
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything?
You're right, Parvati. I gotta go deal with what's her name first. First of all, let me say that. And let's see. Oh crap, I messed it up. Oops. I screwed up. Thankfully, there's a way to fix it, but I can only do it off stream. So that being said, I'm almost to the 4-hour mark anyways, so I'm going to let you go. And I'm not for sure if I'll stream tomorrow because tomorrow is me and my husband's 13-year wedding anniversary. So, not for sure. I might because he'll probably be sleeping most of the day away. So, thank you everybody for joining me, and I will talk to everyone later.